Do you know the number one most important thing that you should be doing every single day in your real estate business? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your real estate bestie with eXp Realty. And today I am going to uncover for you the top most important thing that you should be doing every single day in your real estate business. But before I get into it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And y'all, leave a comment. I want to know, when I bust out this very simple yet very effective thing that you need to be doing, are you doing it? And if not, what's holding you back? Because I really want to break this down for us. So go ahead and hop in comments and let's talk about this important step that you might be missing if you are not doing it. So this video is going to be so baseline that it may catch you off guard, but here is the thing that I know, is that it's so simple that a lot of you all are not doing it. And because you are not doing it, you are leaving dollars on the table in your real estate business. And this is what you have to be doing every single day. And you know what that thing is? Picking up the phone, okay? But not just picking up the phone to send a text message or to scroll social media or to like and share other people's posts, but actually picking up the phone to talk to people. Now, I hope that I haven't lost you and that you haven't tuned me out right now, but let me tell you, that is one art that we are losing in business, and it can be the game changer for a lot of us. Now, let me set it up for you. I get it. We live in a texting society. We live in a social media society. Everyone is connected, but don't nobody know nobody, okay? And this is exactly why a lot of real estate agents are being replaced. They are being pushed out of the business, because what we have started to do is that we have become lazy about not proactively, not only reaching out to lead sources, but just being connected with people in our sphere of influence. So this is a challenge that I gave myself, and boy, oh boy, have I reaped amazing results. And I want you to start doing the very same thing too. I get it. In real estate, one of the worst words in the world is cold calling, okay? Because cold calling, it just feels so blunt. It's not fun for a lot of people. But the reality is that cold calling, it does work. I know a lot of agents who have made a lot of money cold calling, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about picking up the phone and just talking to folks and making sure that you are blocking time in your schedule in order to do that. So what I am going to encourage you to do is to start talking to people. But this is why a lot of us don't do it, is because we don't know how to control our time. We don't know how to create non-negotiable time blocks that will allow us to effectively and consistently execute this small but mighty task in our business. So that is the very first thing, y'all, is that we have to really look authentically at your day, okay? And last week I gave you a freebie. I'm gonna give it to you again. rosemarylewis.com/week. That is a model of how you can block out time in your week so that you can start to do that. And in these blocks, we want to make sure that we have time on your schedule every single day to pick up the phone, let it ring, and actually talk to the person on the other end. Now, there are tons of videos with tons of scripts. I'll link a couple that I have if you're talking to a traditional buyer or seller. You can use LP Mama for buyers, LM Papa for sellers. But listen, don't discount picking up the phone and talking to people in your sphere. And I'm not talking chatting with them on Facebook. I'm not talking just allowing them to comment on your things. I'm talking like literally picking up the phone and saying, hey, Tim, I saw that the twins are now in middle school. Where did the time go? I guarantee you that when you start to incorporate the skill every day, what you're going to do with the people who already know you is you are going to increase your know, like, and trust factor. And that will lead to building relationships, which will organically lead to addition of income in your business. But the problem is don't nobody want to pick up the phone, you know? And we get in our own heads and we decide that, oh, maybe they're at work, or maybe they're doing this, or maybe they're doing that. And I'm telling you, I know this because I would do the same thing. I would talk myself out of connecting with someone. And I'm gonna give you a great story. So not too long ago, I challenged myself, like Rosemary, I gave myself a specific amount of time. I started time blocking and I said, I am going to get back on the phones and really not texting, not doing any of that stuff, but get on the phone and talking to people. And I called someone who I hadn't spoken with. Now we texted, right? We Facebooked pretty frequently. I liked their pictures, they liked mine, but we didn't have a real conversation for a while. And I literally just called during the time that I blocked out to call, and we just had a real live conversation, right? I didn't worry that it was in the middle of the day, because guess what? If they were busy, they wouldn't have called, they wouldn't have answered the phone, right? And I get to leave a message. So all of these different things that were going on in my head on why I shouldn't make the phone call, I went ahead and literally pushed it out of the way. And I started making calls to people who I know, and I got this friend on the phone. And guess what? That friend, was she ready to buy a house tomorrow? No, she's very settled in the house that she's in. But a couple days later, now that I was top of mind, she called me with a referral, right? Someone else told me how this friend is just a raving fan. They didn't say it like that, but they just said, hey, such and such was just talking about you, said that you called to check up on them. They feel blah, 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 told me you're in real estate, all of these things. If I would not have made that direct conversation, right? If I would not have made the effort to talk to them, then I would have missed out on not just connecting with someone that I care about, but actually everything else that comes along with that connection. So picking up the phone is a lost art. So don't let your schedule get so busy that you are not blocking time in order to do that. And I understand everyone does not know how to time block. So we're going to have some resources coming up for you all in the future so that you're going to be able to do that. And quite honestly, hop on over to my email list. If you're not already getting emails from me, rosemarylewis.com/list, because I'm going to start showing you all really explicitly how you can use your time effectively so that we can catch all of that low-hanging fruit that most people don't catch in terms of business because we're just too darn busy to pick up the phone. So if you have not gained anything from this video, like I want you to think of one person right now. I don't care if it's your neighbor, I don't care if it's your auntie, I don't care if it's a past client. Think of one person that you are going to commit to actually dialing their number and having a conversation with them today, and then put that on repeat for other people in your sphere. Trust me, they're gonna appreciate it, right? That's something that an AI can't do, call them and have a conversation. So they're gonna appreciate the human interaction, but trust me, as time goes on and you implement this and you do it in your business every day, you are going to see a boost in income and just a boost in connection with people. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and subscribe. And I cannot wait to see you back here next week, because I am going to share with you the #1 mistake that realtors make in their schedules. We'll talk soon.